Hello, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome to your April tarot reading. All right, Scorpio, I missed you guys so much, and I'm so excited to see what message we can get for you guys. Show me what Scorpio needs to see for the month of April. First card. Let me just make sure. Okay. First card, Nine of Cups in the reverse here. What do you want? Right now, you may be feeling very anxious. You may be feeling like, like there's like something sitting on your chest. Like, there's something that you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do, but you can't move. You know exactly what you need to do to get where you want to be. You might be afraid of failure. You might be afraid of success. But Scorpio, I don't think you're completely happy with your life right now. I think that there's something more. You know that there's something more out there. And like I said, some of you know what you need to do to give you whatever that more is. Some of you know exactly what that more is. Others of you, you have no clue, but you just know that something has got to give. Something has got to change. If you are not already at rock bottom, you are close. If you are not already at rock bottom, you are close. Things must go up from here, I'm hearing. Things must go up from here. Okay, you have the Hermit and the Four of Swords. Some of you, there's a Virgo that's going to play a big role in your life. Some of you, it's this could be related to where you have Virgo in your chart. Whatever house Virgo is in is that area of life where you're feeling unsatisfied, where you're feeling as if things are stagnant, as if things are not moving forward. Some of you, it's in your 4th house. Some of you, it's in your 9th house. And I'm hearing some of you, it's in your 10th house. So 4th house related to your home. Some of you may feel as though you're losing a little bit of faith, a little bit of hope. Some of you, you've just been single for so long and you're just like completely over it. Like you're just tired of it. Some of you guys may have been resting a little bit too much. There's some sort of avoidance here. I feel like you might be avoiding something. Okay, I'm actually going to clarify. I saw the Devil in reverse, so some of you guys, you're refusing to let go of something. Show me the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Show me the 9 of Cups in the reverse for Scorpio, please. The Hangman. Delays, 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 but for some reason, I feel like this is you possibly like getting in your own way. You're no longer waiting around for anyone, or you're not going to be waiting around for anyone or anything very shortly. Okay, you really are going to be taking a step that is really going to change your life for the better, okay? If you have done everything right and you still feel this sense of stagnancy, know that that's part of the journey, okay? It's a break before things get really intense for you. Clarify the 4 of Swords for Scorpio. You have the High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, some of you, there's something bigger behind the scenes happening that's about to happen that you do not see yet. You're not completely tapped into your intuition right now. Some of you may need to be taking a break off of social media right now. Some of you need to really get into meditation, visualization. If you work with tarot cards or oracle cards, this is the time to pull those out. Work with crystals, whatever spiritual practice that you are guided to. This is the time. The tools are around you, you're just refusing to use them. Some of you guys, if you used to read, you need to get back into reading. It's about like taking the time to yourself. Like You know, when you have so many things to do and it just becomes so overwhelming and you're like, you know what, I'll just do it tomorrow, I'll just do it tomorrow, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then it just piles on and piles on and piles on and piles on. And all of a sudden months go by and it just becomes this big, huge thing because you hadn't done it yet. That's what some of you guys are feeling like. And yes, now it is overwhelming because now the to-do list that started with one thing is like 25 things long. But just pick one thing each day and just get started. This month really is going to set the tone for the rest of the year. So it's up to you if you're going to let this overcome you or if you're going to put in some work. And even though it might take until the end of the month for you to realize all the efforts, for you to see all the rewards of your efforts, you're going to have that faith that when you can't see that there's still progress being made. Clarify the Hermit for Scorpio. With the Hermit, you've got the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here. So those of you guys that are in some sort of separation here, a romantic separation, things are going to be changing. Things are going to be turning in your favor. If this is related to a romantic situation where there's delays here, you guys are going to be moving forward. I do see some sort of reconciliation here with a situation where there was some sort of heartbreak. This could be with a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Virgo, a Pisces, a Cancer, or another Scorpio. For some of you here, this could also be that you're moving on from an air sign, possibly Sagittarius. I don't know why I said that, but Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, moving on from an air sign who had hurt you. Okay, show me what else Scorpio needs to see, please. Show me what else Scorpio needs to see for the month of April. You have the Six of Swords in the reverse here. So some of you, this stagnancy may last for another 6 weeks, okay? There may be 6 weeks where you can't see what's ahead of you until you take the leap. You may be required to take a leap without knowing what the outcome is. Fully relying on yourself, which is going to end up deepening the bond that you have with yourself within your intuition, helping you realize how you've had the answers all along. Things that are happening that may seem like the world's going against you or like things aren't going in your favor, they're actually going in your favor. Again, you just won't be able to see it right now. There's a lot of unknowns. A lot of you guys have a lot of questions. A lot of questions, and you haven't really been receiving the answers. Someone is having a hard time moving on from you, though. Seven of Cups here, someone wonders if you have other options. Somebody feels like you're living your best life. Somebody feels like you're living your best life while they're having a hard time moving on from you. Somebody self-sabotaged a connection with you because they were intimidated by you, by your worth, by the opportunity. Somebody was intimidated of your finances, possibly even of your career status here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse here. So they took back their offer, but this is somebody that's still like, they possibly watch you or they watch your career still. For some of you, there's a boss that never gave you an opportunity, so you left, and they're still watching you. People at an old workplace are currently watching you, especially if you left an old workplace to work for yourself. There's a lot of people that are proud of you, that are like, I don't like the word fans, but in some way I want to say that it might come off as in that sense. I really don't like that word, but that's what my guys are saying, like fans, people who have seen you throughout different levels of your life. So whether it was when you were in school, when you were working with them, when you were working for them, whatever the case is, but there's a lot of people rooting for you that you don't really know because they don't really talk to you. They just watch. So you may have a lot of people that watch your stories, but they don't necessarily say things. But there's a lot of people that are rooting for you. Like, you know, that when it's like, I'll follow this person so that when they blow up, I can say that I knew them. I feel like that's the energy that a lot of people have related to you. And to be honest, I don't think you're aware of this at all. I think that you may think that people are following you for maybe negative reasons, or you don't really know why, but I don't think you would think it's as positive as it actually is. Yeah, look at you, Scorpio, the Six of Wands here. Yeah. People are, it's your career, it's your enthusiasm, it's your creativity here. You are thriving to the outside world. And so I think right now you are overthinking what's actually happening because you're so attached to the situation. So you see it as stagnancy, but everybody else doesn't notice the change as much as you do. Okay. It's not something long term. It's just a pause so that you can reflect. But this is how the world still sees you. The world still sees you as somebody who is absolutely in their crown, in their throne. And one thing that I'm going to end off with here, I was going to end off there, but then I did see this and I don't like this. The Knight of Wands here, be careful of people from the past coming back into your life. Okay, because look at how, like, I do not like this Knight of Wands. Like, this person looks freaking creepy. Look at that. Like, where are you going with that creepy smile and that creepy rose that you probably stole from someone? So be careful of incoming offers because some people do not have your best interest at heart. Some people do not have your best interest at heart. And some people just want a piece of the prize. So they're offering you this rose because they can offer you one rose, but they're expecting a dozen roses back from you. Okay? So where you're going is going to require you to meet new people. You're going to have to leave certain people behind. And people from the past are going to want to come and be part of this because they can sense you shifting into a new dimension. But you cannot bring them with you. One of your past connections is a friendship, not a relationship. It may be able to turn into something that it wasn't before. You won't go back to what you were, but you might shift the dynamic of how this person plays a role in your life. But when it comes to relationships, you would be settling to go back because they are going to be receiving way more from you than you will ever receive from them. Your person is coming for those of you that are single, but it is not that person that you're thinking it is from the past. All right, my loves, I wish you all the best, and I hope you have a beautiful month of April. Take care, my loves.